Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Seth. I'm making this video because it's my 12 months on T anniversary, so uh, of course I have to make a video for my 1 year. Actually, my 1 year anniversary will be December 23rd, but I chose to do it today because I'm at my sister's house and she has the best webcam. I hate my webcam, so thought I'd make this video. As for the 12-month changes on T, the things I'm seeing are more acne. It's kind of itchy and painful, and it breaks out mostly on my jaws. Uh, I have an appetite loss, which means that I can be hungry, but I don't have the appetite for anything. Um, like I said in one of my last videos, my appetite is simply not what it used to be. I could, eat a whole horse. Now I eat very sparingly. So, but I do have cravings, and the cravings are usually for junk. So, pizza, juice, cookies, stuff like that. I get a sweet tooth sometimes, and sometimes I get an ultra salty kind of cravings. Um, I know I tend to ramble, so I got a list in my phone so I won't be lost. Uh, I do sleep less. I can go to sleep around 12 o'clock and be woke up by 7. I know earlier it was the opposite. I would, go to sleep at like 9 o'clock and would wake up to like 9 o'clock the next day. I was sleeping really long, but I would say maybe my energy. Now, I wouldn't say my energy has increased because it's very hard for me to work out like I used to. Kind of lazy, don't have the energy, the motivation to work out, unfortunately. I'm still keeping in shape, and my face got a lot fatter on the hormones. It's like my body, it's got more muscle, but my face seems bigger, and that's, the effects of the testosterone. There's nothing I can do about that. That's uh, a side effect is the bloating. I do have my cranky episodes, which means I don't want to be bothered, and that's particularly with my little brother. When I get home from school, get home from work, I'm tired. And I don't feel like being bothered. So if he comes up to me and it's aggravating me, sometimes I snap on my mom, not snap, but like she asks me a question, I'm like I really don't want to be bothered, and it's just the puberty going through the moodiness. I don't mean nothing by it at all because I have nothing but respect for my mom. I love my family, but sometimes I just need to be left alone. That's just me. I'm one of those people who don't like a whole bunch of people around at certain points. Uh, I would say my confidence has increased dramatically, and that's unfortunately within the last month because uh, I'm not proud to report that throughout most of my transition, I was not the confident person I am today. I had a lot of insecurities, a lot of hang-ups, just was doubting my transition, felt weak, didn't feel like a man at all. So now I'm at that point where I'm feeling myself like I'm oblivious to what people have to say about me, and I love it. I would say I'm more motivated to follow my dreams. My life is livable now, which means that I feel like I have a higher purpose and I can go through whatever I go through now because it's so worth it, just simply because I'm doing what I've always wanted to do, and that's to be a man. Like, I can't describe it any further than that. I love it. I love it. I love wearing men's clothes, men's colognes. I just love sitting with my legs open and watching sports, looking at a girl, going to shop for men's clothes and not feeling uncomfortable anymore because I'm not a guy. I simply love it. I love, maleness and masculinity. I just, I can't describe it. It's the best thing that have ever happened to me. I swear to God. Um, with religious beliefs, people would ask me, do you regret, how do you feel changing your sex? God made you a certain way and now you're doing the opposite. How do you feel? And I don't have any regrets. I don't feel sorry. I don't feel guilty about it. I feel like this is the exact right thing to do. Um, I have total peace with my decision, and that's what matters the most. Like, I don't care what you say. This is the best thing I've ever done for myself. And like I said, just makes life worth living. To feel at peace within your own skin and not have to doubt whether or not you are uh, doing the right thing. I have like a lot of emotional detachment. Like, it's very hard for me to. I always been an emotionally detached person. That's just me. But like now, like when I have, for instance, I have sex before tea, I would like to hold the woman to be more intimate after sex. Whereas now, excuse me, that I have sex with a woman after she have hers and I have my orgasm, I'm just rolling over and going to sleep. Like I don't want to be touched for some reason. I don't know if that's a T or that's just me. I know I'm running out of time here. I'm gonna make my videos too long, but I will go over the things I hate about my transition and the things I love about my transition. Okay, things I hate about my transition was it was slow. My results came back a lot slower than a lot of trans guys on here. I said before that I don't know if I said this before, but if you are pre-T, please do not compare yourself to other people. I know it's hard not to do, and most guys do it anyway. But watching these guys on here, their results came in more faster than mine as far as the voice dropping and the hair growth. Uh, yeah, my voice didn't drop as much as I expected it to, and that's the hardest thing. People still calling you, ma'am on the phone. That's a blow to your confidence. Hair, I never had a problem with because I was always a hairy person, uh, male or female. So, uh, some of you guys, 2 months, you guys are talking like Barry White and Dark Vader, and you know, it, you know, some guys have their advantages. Some guys don't have the advantages. Like some guys have height advantage. Some guys are hairy like me, all naturally. So every trans guy has their advantage. So just because my voice has not dropped to the level that I expected it to, I might be hairier than the average guy, or it's different things. Everybody has their advantage. Um, voice, kind of just wraps up what I said earlier that I'm, disappointed that it didn't drop as much. Painful acne, I get it a lot. It's usually on my jaws. Just itchy and painful. That's all I can describe it. The emotional changes, like I said, this is the 12th month I'm on T, so only in this month have I felt this confident about myself. Uh, Throughout the whole, 11 months prior to this, I was not, feeling my transition. I was depressed all the time and paranoid and self-conscious, and it was just a dark, dark place. And I'm finally coming out of that. Like I'm finally feeling comfortable with my manhood. So, uh, you know, There's nothing I can really do about that. That's normal for puberty. It's for you to doubt yourself and compare yourself to other people around you. Okay. Um, I look young. That's another thing I don't like. People always mistake me for a teenager, which means I get less respect. I can't really complain though, because people still see me as a guy, but they see me as a teenage boy, and it's kind of frustrating to be 22 years old and people thinking that you're 12 and 15. That's aggravating. So I mean, I can't do anything about it. People always tell me that it's a good thing that you're blessed because you will age younger than the average person. But I don't know. Like I want to be seen as a man because I am 22 years old. I don't want you to think that I'm a teenager. And in a way, it's kind of an advantage because a lot of trans guys feel regret that they never had that teenage life of being a boy. And I guess I can pass for a teenager, but I don't like to be around young people. Like I've always liked to be around old people. I'm very mature. Like I don't have time for the little childish games, so it's just different for me. Let me see. Oh, of course, people talking. Uh, like I said before, I do go to a majority white school, and the people who give me the most flap about my transition are other black people on campus. You know, every time they see me, they have to say something, not to me, and that's the thing I hate. You know, punk people, people who say stuff about you, but when they see you or they're by themselves, they have no guts to say the stuff they want to say, which I don't have no respect for you if you don't. But the black people on campus, I guess they all spread rumors about me because every time I'm around the African American on campus, I'm hearing the she pronoun, and I guess word spread. But I don't have really friends at school. I'm just, like I said, an antisocial person. I just go out there, do what I gotta do, and come home. So all that chit chat I really don't care about, and it's a complete opposite with white people on campus or Hispanics. They treat me like I've been a male my entire life. It's just completely different. The way they accept me and make me feel like a human being, whereas my own people will make me feel like an animal within a cage. That's the best way I can uh, describe it, and it doesn't bother me anymore. Like I said, I have more confidence, and I think I look hella good. So no complaints. But you know, I'm not gonna lie, it did hurt. It hurt really bad for me to have my own people, spreading rumors about me, always, laughing or, just joking every time I come around. And I don't care anymore. Like, I just mostly hang around white people, and I'm not racist, but they are just, to me, they're more accepting. They don't care about stupid ass, superficial stuff. Like, a person's a person to them. And I swear, it's like I get a lot of play from white women now, and I love it. I love it. I am looking forward to dating outside of my race for the first time in my life. I know I wasn't open to it, but heck, if a woman accepts you for a guy and makes you feel like a man, then I don't see why not. Because like if I see black girls on campus, they always whispering to their friends, loud and making a scene. You know, like I said, I just feel like an animal in a zoo. Whereas white women, I hear like people like going up asking them about me, and they're like, "Seth is a boy." I don't know what you heard. Forget what you heard. Seth is a boy. Like, they just keep it. The level of respect I get from white women, I love it. I can't describe it. So, um, I am looking forward to dating a white woman for the first time in my life, because they just simply, treat me like a human being, and not like an animal. Okay, now to things I love about my transition is sex. It just feels so awesome. It's like scratching a really bad itch. That's the only way I can describe it to the fullest. It is awesome. It feels like better than any ecstasy, weed, alcohol. It is just awesome. All the stuff that I went through, all the stuff that I go through on a daily basis is worth it for the sex life. Filling out my clothes, being able to, go to a store and wear men's clothes, and having my broad shoulders fill out the shirt. I love it. The muscle growth, the strength, being able to do pull-ups. I don't have guys trying to talk to me anymore, which is excellent. Like, even when I was, a lesbian, I had guys constantly talking, trying to talk to me. And even that I dressed like a boy, they didn't care. And, if you guys saw my first video, I could kind of understand, because I was a really beautiful girl, but I just didn't like the attention. And like I said, the black guys in my school were cool with me when I was a lesbian, and then when I, transitioned, that's when the shit talking started. And I guess a lot of those guys feel like they could turn me out. I don't know, but it's like it's not working. I never liked the men. I've always been into women. That's one thing I'm sure of. Like, since I was in kindergarten, so no, you can't turn me out. And now I just don't have that problem because nobody's trying to talk to me. Like, they just see me as a dude, which is wonderful. Let's see. I have more respect as a man. I'm more, visible. in a good way and a bad way. I'm suspect now. When I walk through the parking lot, people are like locking their car doors, and I hear it, and people look at me and they look away really quick, and I'm not that type of guy. I'm not no thug ass nigga, but uh, when I go into an establishment, people are like, "Hey, buddy, hey, dude, how are you doing?" Talking to me, talking about sports. I'm more visible as a man, and I like it, but I don't like it because it shows the way that people show women less respect in society, and I'm a gentleman guy. Like ever since transitioning, I love being a gentleman. I love opening doors for women, respecting them, respecting their private space. I am a guy's guy. Like I said, I like sports. I like for women to fix me a plate, massage me, sex me, but utmost respect to women. So, uh, hair maintenance. Look at my hair. Like I don't care anymore. Like I don't have to get perms anymore. I don't have to get my hair straightened. I don't have to get my eyebrows arched. You know, even like when I was a stud, like they was still getting their eyebrows arched, and they was talking about you guys need to shave, and I was like, man, but I didn't know I was transgender at that time. So now I understand that I didn't want to do those things because I was really a male in a woman's body. No period. My period did come on. I'm not gonna lie. Last month, after 11 months, it finally decided to come on, and it was a period, and I felt so emasculated and ugh. So, as soon as I graduate, which will hopefully be in a year and a half, I am looking to get my top surgery, number one. Then I'm going to go ahead and have my hysterectomy and my bottom surgery, and I will let you guys follow me the entire time. Uh, I love my name. I love seeing it, on the Word document, everywhere. It just represents me. And again, I have no regrets whatsoever about my transition. It's the best thing I ever did. Again, I went way over time trying to fit, my whole year within, a couple of minutes. It didn't work out, but you guys know the deal. Inbox me, message me. I still have the hookup on testosterone for the cheap, no hassle, no prescription. And if you guys have any issues, any concerns, any self doubt, uh, message me. I can help you out with that because that's something I know a lot about. So I'm just happy that I made it to my 1 year on T and just hoping for the best. All right. So I'll see you guys later.